the best Slop games of all time.
What y'all know about this right here? What y'all know about that Nintendo?
You know how some mornings you wake up, but you're not sure if you're really awake or if you're still just dreaming?
The longest journey.
You want a game story worthy of big screen adaptation? Well, take the script of this game, remove all the puzzle elements, of course, and done! Now you can put it on the big screen. The Longest Journey story was just that good. The premise is this: you're April Ryan, an artist in the real world whose dreams are starting to manifest themselves into reality. Turns out those dreams are actually of another world full of magic and wonder. And there's a guardian that keeps the world of science and magic separate. The guardian has stepped down, the worlds are coming together, and chaos has emerged. This is what happens when worlds collide. Great artwork. The character models look terrible in comparison, but hey, the voice acting does bring them to life pretty well.
Where's everybody this morning?
Mickey's tied up in the basement. Mind you, she's not literally tied up, of course, although that is a tempting thought.
Are you getting into your sexual fantasies here, Fiona? Because it's a little too early in the morning for that, don't you think?
Sorry, I just can't help myself.
And you get a wise-talking crow, named Crow.
So were you always just Bird? Or did you have a better name?
No, it's always been Bird. My full name is That Damn Bird. That damn bird, the old man would say. No good ball of feathers. Then he beat me with a stick.
I'm sorry to hear that, Bird. You know, if you were my bird, I'd call you Crow.
He's cute.
I pecked a button here and some soft tissue there and fled.
Sometimes. One of the points that I have to mention, which is kind of sad, is the fact that the female leads in this game are actually portrayed as human beings, and they don't fall into gender video game stereotypes, or homosexual stereotypes for that matter.
Except for you, officer.
Hey, me?
I always did love a man in a uniform.
Sorry, man, but I'm gay. Now, move along. Nothing to see here.
It's a great story, well expanded upon by the sequel Dreamfall for the PC and Xbox. Despite the terrible action sequences that probably shouldn't have existed to begin with, it's still worth playing through just for the story itself. It would only be, maybe 12, 15 years later before we got another sequel to it. But hey, thank you Kickstarter, because now we are getting a sequel. Well, a spin-off. But then we're getting a sequel afterwards. I just hope it doesn't end on a cliffhanger like the second game did. Why do you do that? But anyways, Longest Journey, fantastic game. It's definitely a journey worth taking. Wink.
You will accept the gifts offered to you.
Very Yes. With all speed, comrade.
Baldur's Gate 2 and Throne of Ball expansion. Here you have an RPG with a story on par with Lord of the Rings or any other fantasy epic. BioWare knows how to make them. Well, most of the time. Nearly a dozen different characters that you can choose from to form your party with their own backstories and goals. Some are just plain unforgettable, like Minx the Barbarian and his almighty hamster, Boo!
Stand and deliver, that my hamster might have a better look at you. There be safety in numbers, and I am 2 or 3 at least.
The premise is this. You are one of thousands upon thousands of children of the all-powerful Lord of Murder, Baal, who was made flesh at one point and then died. And this guy fucked everything. I mean, he fucked women, he fucked orcs, he fucked dragons. Yeah, a fucking dragon. He fucked giants. I'm not sure how he did this in his mortal form, but nothing was safe from his indiscriminate cock.
He left a score of mortal offspring, intended to be the fuel for his rebirth.
Those who end up being aware of their heritage are making an effort to kill off their brothers and sisters and cousins and everything else. Because, in the end,
there can be only one.
And the last remaining Baal spawn would take the place of the Lord of Murder. At least that's what a prophecy tells in this game. It's an unforgettable epic with side quests that could be its own game. For example, I remember you start off about around level 8, which is pretty high for D&D standards. And this guy comes up to you at a bar, he's like, I got orcs on my property, they need to be killed. So you go there.
You're awfully eloquent for a beast of your size. We should talk a moment. No more words! Your lies will taint this land no longer. Your crimes will trouble the people and not a second more. What? Why are you talking like I'm a bad guy?
You kill the orcs, and
it's really working wonders. Oh no, they got transformed into humans. What is going on here?
And the orcs end up being paladins. So you just murdered about a dozen paladins because of a spell that was placed upon you. What a twist! So now you gotta clear your name. And after going through a cave and getting betrayed by some other individual you take on your party, it turns out to be a plot from a red dragon who is just fucking with you, just for the fuck of it. And at the time, you're such a low level, you can't even possibly hope to kill him. So I told him. And so, 20 hours later of gameplay, I'm like level 22 at this point, and I come up to him and I told him, and I said, I told you I'd be fucking back, and then I murdered the piss out of him.
And switch to bow. Ah!
What now, bitch? Your head is now my chamber pot, you backstabbing, scaly piece of shit pickle dick farts! What the fuck did I just say? Classes and upon subclasses, you always have to have a thief in your party, but hey, I enjoyed being a wizard slayer. I even ended up with my own keep and land to rule over and kill people as I see fit. There's just something about doing an epic role-playing game journey with a party. That's why I can never get behind the Elder Scrolls games. I don't like being a loner. I like having a party of people with me so I can poke them and talk to them and do weird things with them.
Come then, my Mirandasins, and let us get our coupling over with quickly.
Anyways, Baldur's Gate 2, you just have to play it for yourself.
Are we clear? How did I do? Uh-huh. And what are the ratings? 5 million? That's it? 5 million? Jesus, we've lost out to reruns of Gillian's Island? What the fuck, Gregory? Why the hell did you... Yeah. Don't give me any of that shit. You were the one who said this would broaden my audience. I should have stuck with the game shows. Jesus!